What's going on? It's Gunscare and Guido coming to you today on this beautiful Friday afternoon to show you guys a gun that I don't shoot often enough. So I'm going to go through the features, but I'll first let you know that the magazine is not inserted and the bolt is open. This is a clear safe weapon, and we'll shoot it at the end of the video after I explain basically how I've set this up and what I intend to do with it in the future. So starting off, this started as a basic Remington 700. It's a 6.5 Creedmoor, 24-inch barrel, 5R tactical rifling, 1 1/8 twist, and it's the heavier profile, but it is fluted to give a little bit of weight reduction. So obviously it's not in the chassis that it came in. I mean, it's in a chassis now, it's not in the stock that it came in, and this is what I've done to it. So it was a threaded muzzle. I took the thread protector off, put a Surefire 2-port brake on it, really helps tame the recoil. Heavy barrel, as I said, coming down, 24-inch. It's sitting in an MPA, or Masterpiece Arms chassis. This is the Rat chassis. This is one of their older chassis. So this one actually has the monopod in the back. If you were benching it, it's really nice. It sits on the monopod, and then the Harris bipod in the front. Some of the newer chassis from Masterpiece, they come with like a bag rider or a slider for more PRS style stuff. This is almost like one of their first iterations. So I've had this a while. I just don't shoot it often enough. On the optic, coming here, everything on the action is factory. The trigger is still factory. Down the road, I definitely want to upgrade the trigger either to a Timney or a Trigger Tech and make it nice, crisp, and clean, because the factory Remington trigger is kind of heavy for what it should be in this kind of caliber. So, optic up top, it's a Leupold. This is a Mach 4, 4 to 16 power on this. Just sitting in some Weaver rings on a Weaver rail that attaches direct mount right to the barrel. Then on the MPA, on the back half of the chassis, this is not the folding stock MPA. This is stationary. So as it sits is how it stays. And you get some cheek weld adjustment, height, and you get some length to pull. And it also, in the back here, has a really nice feature underneath the scope where your ocular lens is here in the back. It's actually got a bubble level built into the chassis, so that's really nice. So I have a bubble level on the tripod, which is the Bog Death grip, and then a bubble level here just to show that you're, keeping your level accurate. This does have the ability to have an Arca rail setup. I don't have an Arca rail tripod yet. Maybe down the road I'll get one, and then it'll actually be a more secure setup. But the Bog Death grip with the pinch kind of clamp mount does do the job for now. Like I said, it's a factory trigger. It's a little heavy for what it should be, but it gets the job done. That being said, they shoot out of the Magpul or ASICS style magazines. You can get a 10 or a 5-round mag. This is a 10. Very compliant. The best part about this gun to me is with this chassis, this pistol grip, even though it looks funny because it's very vertical, on this side of the gun, and this is a clear safe weapon, you have a thumb rest here. So when you're actually firing it as a righty, you've got this bump out for your trigger finger, so you can't over insert your trigger finger into the trigger well, but you also have this thumb rest. So you're really taking all of the muscle contraction out of the equation, keeping it more accurate. So let's get to it. I'll shoot a few rounds for you guys. I'm at my little private range, so it's only 100 yards. I'm not stretching this, too far. Unfortunately, where I live, I don't have access to something that far, but we do what we can, right? So this is Celler & Bellet 6.5 Creedmoor, and I think it's 140 grain. Safety's right here. Push that forward when we're ready to fire. And I'm just shooting some steel body plates. So with very minimal effort at 100 yards, because 6.5 Creedmoor is definitely made to reach out a lot further. Like I said, I don't have access to a range that far. Maybe one day I'll get to travel and shoot it at distance and take a class where I can actually learn how to do that properly. But It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to get a better trigger in it, and at least you guys get to see my 6.5 Creedmoor build in the Masterpiece Arms Rat chassis. Thank you.